Now, anyway, um, for instance, Michael Russell, he had hair till he died, I guess, right? I mean, I didn't see him going bald, right? My dad had hair when he died, but I was 31. My uncle had hair. Uncle Ronnie had hair at 65, right? So I think you're off a little with my hair, right? All I gotta say about it, right? Now, you need to accept your hair is how your hair is, and my hair is how my hair is. See, that's an issue with some people too. Your hair. And it's a bullshit issue. If I'm 51 and I still got hair, there's no reason for it to recede any further or any higher or any lower. I keep telling you that too. You're full of shit. You're obsessed with hair. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Because you might not have any. Usually that's the problem too. Men who don't have hair sometimes attack men who do. More often than not. Now, men who do, out of politeness, try not to say nothing to men who don't, right? That's what I was taught. If you don't make it an issue, it's not an issue with anybody. But if you make it an issue, you might have hair problems, right? Not the person you're making an issue with, they're 51. Then you're just being retarded. Now, like I said, I see lots of fine girls through the mall. Yesterday, too, right? I'm attracted to women. Fool. In fact, one girl was kind of mulatto, and her and her friend was trying to get her to go one way, and she went in front of me, and I was checking out her fine butt, whatever. She was very beautiful. That's all I can say about it, right? I know. I was just checking her out. That's all I could do. She didn't. She was with her friend. I don't know what was going on. All right. And they're walking in front of me, but I'm 51. I don't know her age, but she's just hopefully a young girl, right? So I look, it's called eye candy. But I don't touch without her permission, right? And then I gotta find out her age, right? Things like that. Then I go down the line. If I'm too afraid to even find out her age, that just means I'm not sure of her age and letting her decide something, right? Herself. If she knows her own age. Now, if she's over 16, that's up to her. If she's not, no contact. No contact happened, right? I just walk behind her, right? Now, I like what I see. I like the view, right? Like they say, right? The view don't bother me none. And she was wearing light gray shorts, too. I remember that. I mean, sweatpants, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Look good. Look good. That's all I can tell you about it. And that shouldn't be a big deal with normal people. Unless you're so religious you think you can't find a young girl and you're a single man attractive. You're crazy. That's not what Jesus is saying. No, it's not. He ain't saying you can't be attracted to women. He's saying if you condemn for adultery, right? This is what he's talking about, for real. And you look upon a woman to lust after her, you've done committed it in your heart. With your own life if you're married, right? For example, right? What he might mean there. Now, that's where your temptation always is. Your heart and mind, right? And the soul, the body, produces the strength. Right? Your heart, mind, soul, and strength, right? Your strength is your ability to do things, right? And your strength of the Spirit of God within your heart, right? And your body, in your whole body, right? And I'm sorry to report Ashley Judd was injured today in some kind of fall and shattered her leg somehow. Mm-hmm. 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 I think she was in South America somewhere. Mm-hmm. So I hope she recovers speedily. Say a little prayer for you. Right. As the animal would say. Whenever I wake up, say a little prayer for you. Even if you're an enemy. And you're enemies of God. Now, here's the thing. If you've 30% and think you're 100%, you're really still following Satan 70%. By the way. You're not 100%. You think you see, but you're blind. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's part of the problem, too. Mm-hmm. Self-righteous men are the biggest problem Jesus has. You're worse than the scribes and Pharisees of his day, right? You tithe mint and rue. You say, don't say this word, say this word instead, right? Instead of fornication, don't say fuck. Means the same thing, fool. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It's an acronym. See, F stands for fornication. U stands for unlawful. C stands for carnal. And K stands for knowledge. You're fucking someone if you're doing it out of love and not in love with the person. Now, I would make love to the young lady if she's old enough, but that's it. I don't force it. I just saw her in the mall, and we walked together to a certain point, and then she disappeared, and I went to my car, and I seen this other woman acting like she was making out with herself or something. When I was leaving the mall, too, dark African woman. Now, this girl was mulatto, though. She would work. The other girl. Mm-hmm. And again, I'm not judging them, right? I'm not condemning myself for being attracted to a young woman when I'm an older man. That can happen too. They're called sugar daddies. Look into it. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I don't judge it. I don't judge it. But again, well, like I said, I thought of a couple of women usually during the night anyway, not just one. But she stuck out by morning. I remembered her the most. Now, yeah, I saw a few Asian girls and a few Caucasian girls and a redhead or two. In fact, it looked like her mom and her daughter were changing the baby right in front of me for some reason. And I'm wondering why they didn't go to the bathroom area, right, to do it. But okay, it's your job, right? And you just sat there and just do it. Yeah. And it was a girl child, I could tell. Though I changed my own son's diapers, like I said, right? And my sister's once in a while. Not as often as, say, you would, more than my mom or stepdad, but I did do it once in a while, you know what I mean? With my sister. Right? And I would help bathe her, even after I broke her leg. Right? And I still babysat once in a while, even when we moved to Garden City. See, all this is happening between 86 to 90 when I joined the Navy, right? That's 4 years still, right? Mm-hmm. Because I live in the real world and I have a real issue with the Navy. Yeah. If you have a real issue, it's a real issue with the armed forces, right? And it's about what kind of men the Navy is producing, right? They're not honorable men anymore. They're dishonorable, and they're not training people. They're more concerned if you're gay than to train you. And that ain't good in the military, you know. And you can't have it both ways, Navy, you know. Do you want to be known as the gayest armed force? Well, your men are what determines that and how they treat other men when they're around them. And trust me, I don't know jack shit about any of the equipment on the ship except what you would normally know about in the normal setting, right? Which means anything complicated like how to fix a the whole elevator except for the logic circuit. I don't know how to do that. But I do know how that logic circuit works. But just the logic circuit. Ain't that odd? So that's all they showed me how to do. Is maybe replace one of those. And even then, they did the job. They didn't show me how to do it myself. You see what I mean? Right? See, for some reason, they don't want to train me. Do I look like I'm omniscient? Do I look all-knowing to you? Do I look like I think I can read your mind? Right? Some people think crazily about that, too. Now, the woman before I left, right, her body language was like she was wanting to touch herself in front of me. I don't know what's going on. Right? And again, she was coming out. I was going out to my car. She was going out to hers. And I saw her from behind. And like I said, right, I checked her out. But nothing happened. I don't remember her or any details of her. But see, I know the girl I would be with would be the mulatto girl, the light-skinned mulatto girl. But again, right, I don't know I was with her either, like I said, right. I would just be interested in her to know I got to ask her age first and didn't even bother with it, right. I don't know, just in case she was too young. Now, she did, though, purposely walk in front of me because our friend was trying to make her go around the merry-go-round or something. Right? I don't know. But I would want to know now. Even if she came to my house or something and I don't remember, I want to know. I want to know if we did something or not. If not, fine. I can understand that, too. That's just paranoia right now. They're creating because they're attacking me every day, right? And see, that's what I'm paranoid. You don't want me to have a girlfriend, right? You're trying to make sure I don't find a girlfriend, right? Anyone who accuses someone of molesting their 4-year-old stepdaughter when they're in there with their mom and you're on the couch doesn't understand how that really works. If I'm on the couch, she's supposed to be in there with her mom, period. Not wandering there to me in the middle of the night in front of the TV or something. That don't normally happen, right? No, it don't. No, it don't. And then, how'd she wake me up if she is in there with me? And I know nothing of being recorded in any form around my ex-wife, so no. So there shouldn't be a tape at all. I didn't even record me and her having sex. Well, I don't do pornos. I don't do pornos. Adult or children. Adult or children. I watch a few. In fact, I got a few in there now that are of adult women, though, right? No little girls, no little girls. And most pictures I have on my computer, the women say they're over the age of consent, which is 18, right? Internationally, too, right? Mm-hmm. You can't post a new photo even on the internet Even if it's on the dating site where they allow nudity, right? The model still has to be over 18. Now, do some women have small boobs? Yeah. Do some women have big boobs? Yeah. No. They come in all shapes and sizes, like Dolly to Molly, right? Mm-hmm. And you're still a woman to me. She's always a woman to me. Right, Billy Joel? Right. Oh, she takes care of herself. She can wait if she wants. She's ahead of her time. Oh, but she never gives up. And she never gives in. She just changes her mind. Something like that. She'll offer you more than the Garden of Eden. She'll carelessly cut you and laugh while you're bleeding. Because you want to cut her, with your penis, You don't want to be gentle with her at all. See, I'd be gentle with the girls. Any woman, really. Any woman, really. I'll make you feel real good, ladies. But push it real good. Ooh, baby, baby. Salt and pepper is here. And we're in the fact, want you to push it good in your neighborhood. Now that's a parody, though. That's a parody. All right. Push it real good. Ooh, baby, baby. But baby, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. Baby, all dance. But it's about going different places anyway. It's like you do. Right? Right.